Our program will begin with our Olelo Hawaii students. Following their Oli, there will be a pause while they leave to join their classmates in preparation for the processional. Please stand for the procession of our Golden Graduates, class of 1974, the class of 2024, and the faculty of Seabury Hall. Again, I'd like to welcome you to our graduation ceremony as we honor the fine students of the class of 2024. At this time, I'd like to call to the stage Ms. Maureen Madden, head of school of Seabury Hall, to address our graduates.
Good morning. Good morning, graduates. Welcome, proud parents, esteemed Seabury Hall faculty and staff members, alumni, members of the community, honorable members of the Board of Trustees of Seabury Hall, and all of the family and friends who are joining us here on campus and virtually from the comforts of your home for our ceremony today. We are delighted to host you at our beautiful Monolite campus, and we are so proud that you can be a part of Seabury Hall's 58th graduation ceremony as we present to you the 79 young people who we are honoring today, the Seabury Hall class of 2024. In addition, we are all so honored to welcome back to our campus the Golden Graduates from Seabury Hall, class of 1974. Please stand as I introduce you and join me in welcoming each one. Mitch Thiessen Ashwald. Candy Cipher Golden. Kaylani Nakhan. Nicholas Peachin. Debbie Roberts Hendricks. And Debbie Ritchie Rhine. Thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate your presence and honor you. Thank you. This morning, you may have noticed that our graduates processed across campus carrying a white rose, because the white rose is a symbol of hope. Each graduate, like each rose, is unique in their own representation of youth, new beginnings, and the promise of a future yet to be realized. Our hope for their future shines through today's celebration. Commencement is a ceremony because it signifies beginning, not end. But it is much more than a simple ceremony. It is a signal that tells us that it's time to take a pathway forward. Sometime today, graduates, I urge you to give the white rose to someone, a person in your life who has helped you and gave you hope and promise, the individual that supported you and guided you to this moment. So it's no secret that commencement speeches have a potential to be a dangerous venture these days. The roads paved to graduation ceremony speeches are filled with social media potholes and 24/7 news sound bites. But graduation should be a celebration and a milestone for successful students and schools. So choosing a message to deliver to the class of 2024 anywhere these days should be designed to truly focus on the graduates. So here we go. I'm going to do my best not to go viral, unless it's a good viral. Students of the class of 2024 of Seabury Hall, you have had a heck of a time as students, just like students everywhere, during the past 5 years. I know that for sure because we have all been right there with you, your teachers, your parents, your friends, your family. There have been twists and turns and challenges and disappointments of canceled events or adjustments to traditional school programs. And through it all, even as you may not realize it, you learned how to prioritize and develop resilience. You developed grit. You showed a unique courage as you moved through each day, facing the unknown and trying to understand the impact on the health and well-being and caring of every person in your world. As a result, you are more mature and more wise. You are stronger. Ironically, these are the very traits and skills that you must cultivate in the years ahead. Moving forward through adversity, making right decisions, choosing kindness, choosing to care, finding courage, well, maybe that really wasn't your choice. You just wanted to be a carefree teenager. The world asked a lot of you, and yet, here you are. And I'm sure that this experience taught you that whatever you choose to embark on, whatever decisions you make leaving Seabury Hall after today, will still require that courage that brought you to this moment. Courage is a decision. Courage has a purpose. Courage is moving forward even if you are a tiny bit afraid. Courage means standing up when no one else will. Courage means getting up when you fall and trying again and again. Mistakes can be forgiven if you have the courage to admit them. Courage is purposeful. Courage is understanding that you might fail, but it is also understanding that you could be wildly successful the next time. It has been said that courage is nothing more than taking one more step than you think you can. So I hope you will indulge me for a minute. I want to talk about doors. Doors. We encounter many doors in our daily lives. Doors are open, slightly ajar, closed, locked, barricaded, chained. Doors keep things out and keep us in. Doors are wooden, fiberglass, aluminum, steel, glass, swinging, sliding, pocket. They are thin enough to hear through or totally soundproof. You've slammed them. You know you have. You've knocked gently. You've walked through. You've peeked out to see what's outside. You've opened a door to peek in. You've slipped in quietly late at night. Or if you're a Navy SEAL, you say, stand back, and you kick the door in, which I've always kind of wanted to do, but. You open a door into darkness with wariness and caution, or you open a door to a room full of people shouting surprise. There's an awesome scene in the movie Monsters, Inc. You know the scene that I'm talking about, where hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of doors are shown sailing through the monster factory. Every shape and size and color and dimension, thousands and thousands of doors, and behind all of them, or in front of them, is something. So many doors with so many stories, so many opportunities, so many choices. Beautiful doors, broken doors, doors with locks, doors that swing. Every single door is an opportunity to change a life. There's also this game show on TV, and some of your parents and grandparents may have watched it back in the day, but it kind of made a comeback, and it's called Let's Make a Deal. And at the end of the show, the most winginest contestant gets to choose door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. Well, meanwhile, behind that contestant, the audience is screaming wildly, telling them which door to choose. The pressure. Which door? Do I listen to all these people, or do I choose? So the contestant bravely chooses door number 2. But then the host wants to make it interesting and wants to show them what they didn't win. So let's look at what's behind door number 1. It's a brand new car. The audience sighs and groans, and the contestant goes, oh, well, I didn't win a car, it's okay. And then they show what's behind door number 3. A month-long, all-expense-paid trip through Europe for you and all your friends. And now the audience is going wild. Wow, contestant, you really blew it with door number 2. So door number 2 opens up, And there it is on a table. Congratulations, you have a 2-year supply of Spam. The audience groans, and the poor contestant goes, well, okay, no vacation, no car, but amid the disappointment, another door slides open, and an amazing prize is revealed. Something so incredible and so exciting, and exactly what the contestant always wanted and hoped it would be, and the audience cheers. All the amazing doors in Monsters, Inc. are supposed to be where the monsters hide, right? But in the end, they're not so scary. Even the doors in the dark basements that say, keep out, danger, go away, that those crazy Scooby kids open anyway, are really not so frightening. There were never monsters in your closet as a kid, but you had to have the courage to turn on the light and see for yourself. Those shadows made for wonderful imagination. Throughout your future, all those incredible Disney doors will open throughout your lifetime. And there will be so many doors to open. And the people around you will be telling you which doors to choose. But only one person can turn that doorknob, and that's you. In the days and years ahead, you will open the door to your dorm room, the door to your new office, the door to your apartment, the door to an interview, the door to welcome a new friend, the door to, well, you guys all can fill in the blanks. Only you know what needs to be waiting outside or inside that door. But you must have the courage not only to open those doors, but most importantly, the courage to close them. After all, we open doors to say hello, and we close doors to say goodbye. Both will require courage. Think about when someone says, my door is always open. And yet we know when we go inside and the person says, come in and close the door, that might not be so good. Or it could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Courage and courageous, resilient class of 2024. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that we all wish you a lifetime of unique, wonderful, amazing doors in your future. You may choose widely, you may choose courageously, but remember, doors move in both directions, and the choices won't always be easy, but the choices are truly and honestly yours. Mahalo, class of 2024. Your contributions, both small and huge, to Seabury Hall, which you have all made to us, have really helped us to enjoy a wonderful, wonderful journey together. My warmest wishes and proud congratulations to each and every one of you. It has been my honor to be your head of school. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce your valedictorian, the student who has earned the highest grade point average of the class. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Caitlin Smith-Ryland.
Wow, just seeing you guys all here is enough to make me cry. But I'll try to keep it together for this speech. Thank you, Ms. Madden. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to speak today to celebrate the significant milestone with you all. Good morning to faculty, parents, family, excited graduates, and honored guests. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion to commemorate the conclusion of our high school career. As we receive our diplomas today, I'm filled with excitement for the endless possibilities that lay ahead of us, and I'm overcome with gratitude for the people and experiences that got us here. I would first like to honor our fellow classmate who should have been here to celebrate with us today, Dylan Collins. He was a close friend to many and a classmate to all of us. In the class of 2024, we lost one of our own, and we all grieved together. Please join me in a moment of silence for Dylan. The class of 2024 is known for a lot of things. We are the class with the most maxes. And we are Mr. Higa's favorites. And I would like to add to our legacy that we are the most resilient class. To say that our class faced many hardships is an understatement. The class of 2024, we were deprived of our last quarter of 8th grade because of COVID, and we had to navigate the uncertainties of our first year of high school with masks and social distancing, though we were pretty bad at that. Freshman year conjures memories of Mr. Wilson walking around with yardsticks and ridiculously long lunch lines with those painted blue sandals. At least I know the people with braces, like me, in that pre-glow-up year were grateful for the masks. In our unusual commencement to our high school journey, we were resilient and grew together. We entered our senior year on the heels of a natural disaster, with the aftermath of the fires affecting our Lahaina and upcountry communities. And again, we rose together and finished our last year of high school strong. And of course, we cannot reflect on our journey without remembering the good moments too. Spartan Day is always a highlight, and our Clash of Careers is definitely one for the books. And we had senior nights and prom planned by our wonderful student council. And we had the return of the salad bar this year. All of these experiences shape us, the good and the bad. We are forever connected by these shared experiences and the lessons we learned. We cannot prepare for the unknown, but we can thrive in the journey. My family and I, we watched Survivor at night, and there was this contestant this one episode, and he said something that resonated with me. Pressure can burst pipes or make diamonds. And well, you all guys are all beautiful diamonds. I want to empower you to carry your strength into your next chapter and use it to improve the world. We are a product of our tribulations and our achievements, and we wouldn't be here today without the tremendous support of our teachers, family, and peers. On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to thank all the faculty for the generous mentorship and support you have given to each and every one of us. We truly could not have done it without your advice and guidance. Thank you for providing us with the foundations for our future and for instilling in us lessons that will forever influence us. We, the class of 2024, leave Seabury Hall with gratitude, staying psyched, faking it till I make it, wondering how I didn't fail a single class, still a procrastinator, embodying all the epic values, full of love, blasting Taylor Swift in the parking lot. The class of 2024 leaves Seabury Hall, finally, with 7 years' worth of smiles, needing a calculator to solve 2 + 2, hoping it was all a fever dream. 5'6", 153 pounds. Still having dyslexia, without my driver's license. Still finally being able to fist bump Mr. Van Dyson, and all of my collared shirts behind. We leave Seabury Hall, always stopping to take another picture of a flower. Off to Broadway, sleep deprived, having no idea how to do pre-calculus. 2 inches taller and 60 pounds heavier. Ready to experience the snow. 7 years in and still not understanding the big O, with longer hair and the same inquisitive mind. We leave excited for our next chapter in life, broke, as me, not going on my phone from 8 to 3, heading to my new surf spot as a student and an employee, to go tan at Big Beach while doing a little happy dance, too tall to function, less indecisive than when I got here, or maybe more. We leave with a diploma in my hand, unlike my brother, in my 28-year-old K-truck named Hatsu, with a fashion habit, forever stealing my sister's music taste, still whipping the mom car, severely addicted to yerba mate, the same height as I entered. We leave grateful, hopeful, peacefully, happy, ready for my next adventure or nap, whichever comes first, with just a couple of absences, still saying I'm from Washington, the third and last Connor to graduate, in a collared shirt with pants and belt loops, at like 8 p.m. usually, coming in feeling like a freshman and leaving feeling like a senior citizen. We leave after 7 years ready for anything, to a school my parents don't work at for the first time ever. The same height I was at the end of middle school, knowing it probably wasn't, but it'll always seem a little better back when, with my name being misspelled, mispronounced, and still being mistaken for Kakai Kahalui. We, the class of 2024, leave Seabury Hall, ready for whatever the future may hold, on to my next adventure, with a final bow. Graduates, I am so proud of you, and I'm so grateful to have embarked on this journey full of laughter and tears, successes and failures, with all of you. As we step into the real world, I encourage you to always value and love yourself and your relationships. Take with you the lessons you have learned, and create a lasting impact on this world in your own unique way. Don't look too far ahead at the expense of missing the present. And stay stoked, class of 2024, and congratulations, we did it!
Thank you, Caitlin. Great job. As is tradition, Seabury Hall celebrates our salutatorian, who has the second highest GPA, but I gotta tell you, pretty darn close. It is my pleasure to bring salutatorian Rosalie Grace Peck to the stage.
Thank you, Miss Madden. Hello, everyone. Like me, this speech is probably going to be a bit short, but there are more stars in the sky than there are grains of sand. I was 5, clutching a ball of sand in my little hands on Baby Beach in Lahaina. I didn't believe my mother then, and it's still quite hard to imagine now. The fact that there is an infinite amount of potential throughout the universe for any matter of life, death, and being out there. This vastness mirrors the uncertain horizon in the distance we, the class of 2024, shall approach step by step. With 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5 steps, 6 steps, 7 steps, and so many more. The average person will have walked roughly 216,262,500 steps in their life. And while we already spent 30,000 of them on that hike the other day, that is only 0.0001% of what we have left. It's even more difficult to compare that to the few hundred steps we took coming down from the reflection pond, or the extra 20 steps to get to this podium. But no matter how insignificant those few steps may seem, your whole being went into taking that step. From the unconscious electrical firing of neurons in your brain to the minute muscles making your legs move. Nothing is insignificant. Except maybe pre-calc. I still don't get it. We have taken so many steps to get to this point, crossing an endless beach, each grain of sand a moment, a memory, a lesson, whether it's a bonding moment with your family or an argument with Mr. Van Dyson about your grade. I always lost that one. So I want to take a moment to congratulate you all. I may not know every one of you personally, but I do know we are all intrinsically connected by the steps we've taken to get here. Through every turn you've taken, every trail you've tracked, every path you've made, and every road you've driven. That was a Moana reference. But my fellow peers, we made it. We are here in this moment. It ended despite our musings that it never would, or our fears that we would end up in a Groundhog's Day time warp. But whether you're ready or not, which I have the feeling you all are, the future is waiting. The constant tick of a clock and expansion of our galaxy won't wait for us. We have to chase after it. While the procrastination is strong in most of you, I won't say names, Kekai, I can't really say much considering I wrote this on Thursday morning, But despite that, motivation and pure stubbornness is also a very persistent quality I see in all of you. Use that. It's a shining trait that brings out who you are and will help guide you so you do you. Some of you will go on to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, entrepreneurs, surfers, volleyball players, basketball players, and unemployed, but who knows? The sky's the limit. Or is it? Marilyn Monroe once contradicted that the sky is not the limit, your mind is. So don't let your doubts and insecurities hold you back as they have done countless times. You may be haunted by that one embarrassing memory in 7th grade, as I am, but it's about time we let that go and look forward. But that's only a reason, not an excuse. Oh, I don't know where I am. That holds you back from maturing into the wonderful adults I know you shall all become. The past isn't something to hold on to. It's a concept to refer back to learn from, and put back in the encoded storage of your memory. Our past experiences are part of us, but they neither hold authority over nor define us. I won't say we have calm waters ahead. They will be as rough and unruly as the ocean, with rogue waves, undertows, debris, and deep trenches filled with hopefully no megalodons. We might step on Vana or biff our heads on coral, but just like the ocean, we will find clear waters in the eye of the storm, or gorgeous visuals of the Milky Way, and twinkling reflections on the surface as life teems above and below. So what if it gets bumpy? I mean, we literally just learned to paddle the other day. And even if I ran out of breath or energy, I kept going. I kept going for myself, sure, but also for everybody around me and in the boat. And that's the most important point I can leave with you right now. Whether or not you believe in yourself, there will always be someone who does it for you times 10. So no matter how many steps you need to take, no matter how many grains of sand you displace, no matter how many storms you brave, no matter how uncertain it may seem, take a moment to stop and breathe and ground yourself. Maybe even look up at the sky above. And just remember, always reach for the stars. Thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin and Grace. Maureen Madden and Clay Sutherland, president of the Seabury Hall Board of Trustees, will now present diplomas to the class of 2024, all of whom have met or exceeded the graduation expectations and requirements as set forth to receive a diploma from Seabury Hall. As is tradition at our graduation ceremonies, the commencement speakers for today are the students of the class of 2024. As their names are called, each will have a chance to speak before receiving their diploma. And now the moment they have all been waiting for. Row 1, please stand. Caitlin Sheffield Smith-Ryland.
I'd like to thank my mom for teaching me confidence and grace, and my dad for being my first coach ever in PB soccer, tennis, and in life. And thank you to my sister, who always told me to stop doing homework so we could play dolls. I love you all, and thank you to all the friends I made along the way.
Rosalie Grace Peck.
I'd like to thank my family for helping and guiding me so that I could be the person that I am today. I want to thank my grandmother, Tutu. You were the biggest inspiration for me. I wish you were here. Thank you to Chris for being my second biggest inspiration. Thank you to Mom for being the only other woman in a house full of men. And thank you to Byron and Brian. You're my best friends. And I love you. Thank you for making it such a great year. And to my father.
Kekai Kato Apana.
First, I want to thank everybody, including my family and friends, teachers, and especially anyone who has made me food. That last group is very important. But seriously, you have all made me who I am today, no matter how small your role. I also want to mention a few special people. Dad, wherever you are. Don't know where you are. Left. Oh, okay. You have always supported me despite me not listening to Turtle. Also, I kind of don't forgive you for all the times that you made food at work and never gave my mom and I. Not nice. Thank you for always being my personal Khan Academy and teaching me to always keep learning. Mom, to be honest, I really don't know how you survived being in a house with Dad and me. It's truly a miracle. Thank you for being amazing, and I will miss you both in college. And lastly, to the class of 2024, you have been the kindest, funniest, most amazing people. I couldn't have asked for a better group of friends and people to have spent these past years with. Keep being you and don't settle for less. As Marilyn Monroe once said, perfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Thank you.
Daniel Arashiro Garcia.
I want to first start off by thanking the school for giving me the opportunity to be the person I am today. The class of 2024, my family, all the family that came out, Uncle Daniel, Grandma, Grandpa, Abuela, Tiffany, Alex, Theo Victor, Tia Lisi, Nico, Victoria, Mom, Dad, sister, and my brother. Thank you.
David Arashiro Garcia.
I'd like to shout out everyone my brother just mentioned. And then lastly, I'd like to thank God for keeping me on a straight path. And then I'd like to leave you guys with a quote. The smaller the circle, the better the players. Thank you.
Avery Sebastian Ardoin.
I'd truly like to thank everyone here because you have taught me to make mistakes, learn from them, grow, and always be myself. Thank you.
Kayave Nicholas Arnold.
I'd like to thank all my family. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for keeping me on track and my brothers for supporting me and just letting everything be possible. And thank you for letting me get here.
Iona Pulama Asher.
Hi, everyone. Mom and Dad, thank you for your constant support and understanding. I love and admire you both so much. Innes, thank you for always making me laugh, keeping me grounded, and being such a caring big brother. Thank you to all of my teachers and my advisors over these past 4 years. And to all my friends and the class of 2024, I feel so lucky and proud to have grown alongside each and every one of you. Lastly, thank you to Maui as a whole. I feel so much gratitude to call this place home. Thank you.
Daisy Elizabeth Barnard.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all of your support these last 17 years, and Grammy and Papa for being there through all of it. Thank you, Bear, for being the best brother I could have ever asked for. And thank you to all the friends I've made along the way for always finding a way to make me laugh and smile. Mom, Dad, Bear, Grammy, Papa, friends, I love you all.
Leah Kylie Kulani Bartlett.
I would first like to thank my grandparents for all the endless support and love you guys have given me through the past years. I'm so incredibly grateful and lucky to have you guys in my life. And I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Kea and Kapono for all the sacrifices and love you guys have given me and never given up on me and keep me going. Ha'ana, you are the best brother a girl could ask for. I love you so much. Thank you for keeping me on my toes and just giving me all the greatest life advice I could ever have. Thank you to all the friends I've made through these past 4 years. You guys are the best. McKenna, my soul sister, I love you so much. And thank you to everyone for being here. You guys are all the best. All the aunties and uncles too, I love you all.
Luz Lealoha Peralt Bridgeford.
I'm so sorry. I would like to thank my best friend Maya. You have been like a second sister to me. Sorry. I love you so much. It's gonna be so hard not being in the same state as you. I'd like to thank Austin. I love you so much. You've always been there for me. I'd like to thank my little sister Soul. It's gonna be so hard not being under the same roof as you. Never shy away from texting and calling me. And I'd like to especially thank my mom and dad. You guys have been so supportive in everything I do. And I really got to grow up in a house where I could be me, which is the best anyone could ever ask for. I'll always be your little loseroo. I love you.
Paulina Marie Braganza Brotherton.
I'd like to thank the class of 2024 and some people in specific. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being with me there since literally day one. Thank you, Sean, for being there with me at my worst. Thank you, Kai and Drew, for being with me for making the good moments better. And thank you, Byron Joyner, for being my getaway driver.
Makalani Meha Vahinerii Kare.
Hello. Mahalo to all my family that invested so much in my academic and athletic career. Thank you, Leah, Iona, Bella, McKenna, for getting me through that.
Kurin Maya Chun.
How's it? First, I'd like to thank my friends, my family, and especially my parents for making my high school experience super memorable for me. And I'm super grateful for the endless support you guys have given me for the past 4 years, and I'll cherish all the memories I made along the way. And lastly, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2024. We made it, guys. Couldn't have done it without you.
Sophia Kessie Connor.
Oops. Sorry. There are so many people that I have to thank, but most importantly, thank you to my parents for not sorry. For not only pushing and encouraging me, but supporting me even when I fail. Mom, I appreciate everything you do for me every day. And Dad, thank you for guiding me through these past 4 years. I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys. Thanks. Grams, thank you for being my biggest supporter and always reminding me to enjoy every opportunity. Ella and Luca, even though you couldn't be here today, thank you for always being there for me and never being afraid to tell me my outfit looks ugly. I'm so extremely grateful to have found all my friends here in the audience today. They're the most genuine and amazing group of girls that I've ever met. Thank you for making these past 4 years so much fun. And to Tiana, Claire, Sunny, Emma, and Simona, I wouldn't wanted to have to grow up with anyone else. Thank you guys so much. Class of 2024, we did it.
Sean Isaiah Ryan Marzan Cortez.
Thank you for the 3 people that have dealt with me the longest, my mom, my dad, and my older sister, Jacelyn. I am so grateful that you've been able to, but honestly baffled that you have been able to last these 17 years with me. And thank you to my 2 oldest friends, Dean and Byron, the past respective 11 and 7 years that I've known you. You've been eternal sources of joy and inspiration. Thank you to my dearest friend, Mono, or on your diploma, Paulina. And thank you to the rest of the class of 2024. You're all amazing, beautiful people, and I can't thank you enough to have been on this journey with you. And thank you to my papa. You almost made it here. I love all of you. Thank you so much.
Malia Kala Kaimilani Kosari.
Hi, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for supporting me through this rough 4 years. I know it's been a trek and we finally did it. I'd like to thank my sisters for being the biggest pains to me since day one, but I love you guys so much. I'd like to thank my friends, Maya, Keisha, Julia, Pume, Kala'e, for coming and supporting me today. And I'd like to give a shout out to my teachers, Mr. Kellogg, Mr. Ray, and Kumukamale, for always getting me through my toughest times every day, and just being my biggest support. Thank you.
George Patrick Dagan V.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad for always being there for me, to my friends, siblings, girlfriend, and her family. You guys all play a huge role in my life, and I couldn't have done any of this without you guys. These past few years seem to fly by, and I'm thankful to have been able to spend them all with you guys. Thank you.
Emma Helena Davis.
Hi, everybody. First, I want to thank my mom for supporting me in any and every endeavor throughout these past 4 years. I want to thank my dad for saying yes when mom says no. I want to thank you both for supporting me and being such a stable support system throughout all of high school and my whole life. I want to thank Bodie and Jessica. You guys are the best siblings ever, and I'm going to miss you guys so much next year. I want to thank all of my friends. Like, this group of girls has been what made these past 4 years so great, and I love you guys. And I also want to thank all the teachers and staff for being such a great support system also. And I want to thank everyone who came out today to support me. And class of 2024, I love you guys all so much. We did it!
Zachary Joseph Devaney.
I would first like to thank my mom and dad for being a pillar of strength and guidance throughout the years. I'd like to thank Grace and Jake for always looking out for me and setting a standard. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, I couldn't get their 4.5 GPA. I'd like to thank Maya for always being there for me. And I'd like to thank my coaches. I spent hours with you guys. And I'd just like to thank the boys for always being there. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Row 2, please stand. Darren Dewan.
Wow, there's so many people here today. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents, my mother, my fearless mother, who never fails to get what she wants, and by doing so, she pours her love and comfort for my brother and I. So thank you. And I'd like to thank my father too, my ba, who, as a driving force, has worked 10 to 9 days, even 10 to 10 days for 7 days a week for I don't know how many years. I can't imagine. So thank you for that. And I would like to thank my brother, Dawson, who is not here today. Thank you for always comforting me and always hanging out with me, whether it be playing video games or watching movies. Especially in those years when it was just us at home. So thank you for that. And I would like to thank the Keene family. I don't know if they're here today, but thank you for welcoming us into your home after the Lahaina wildfires. So thank you for that. And thank you also for your comfort and care and warmth that you have gave us and always making sure that we were okay every day. So thank you. And that wouldn't have happened without Mrs. Walsh and the school's help and everybody involved. So thank you for that. And I would like to leave with a quote from The Dark Knight. It goes something like this: you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Thank you.
Tiara Putri Dorn.
Sorry, I'm about to yap for a little bit. So.
First, I want to thank my mom and dad for raising me into the young woman I am today. I'm endlessly grateful for the sacrifices you both have endured to give Bromo and I the best opportunities in life. Your unconditional love, strength, and guidance are all traits I hope to instill into my children someday. I'll always be your little pumpkin. Saya cinta kamu. I love you guys. To my grandma, thank you for being my second mother. I love you so much. To my baby brother, Bromo,
Even though I hate how you always bump me in the hallway and scream "and one" in my face, I could not ask for a better built-in best friend. I can't wait to watch you ball out in the NBA someday. I love you, Bromisco. To Christina, thank you for being one of the sweetest and funniest girls I've ever. We're all gonna miss you so much next year. I love you, Stina Binoina. And lastly, I want to thank my other half, Lucy. Sorry. For putting up with me since our middle school Kalama days. Our friendship means so much to me, and I hope to continue cherishing it in this lifetime and the next. I'd be a lot more sad if we weren't going to the same college, but oh my God, we're both going to the same college, so.
Jeannot Richard Dugier.
First off, I just want to say thank you to my mom and my dad. Thank you guys for working so hard to put me through school. I could not be here without you guys. I just hope one day I'm half the parents you guys are. Thank you to my sisters for always being there for me and keeping me in check. I love you guys so much. And thank you to my friends and family. You guys are so great. You guys have made my life so much better, and you've made me such a better person. Thank you.
Cody Kaleo Frampton.
I'd first like to thank my parents. I would not be the person I am today without you guys leading me and supporting me. You guys have meant the world. I'd also like to thank the rest of my family. All you guys have supported me along the way. And even though we're super loud, it's always been fun. I'd also like to thank my friends. You guys have been amazing. And it's been a great 7 years. And Alex, good luck. These next 2 years are going to go fast.
Kobe Keanu Kaho'ohanahanu Garcia.
I want to first thank my parents, my mom, and my dad for everything they've done for me. My mom for being my #1 supporter, my dad for always working hard and wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. to just rebound for me. And to my family and friends, thank you for everything. And my sisters too, thank you.
Teo Goya.
Wow. I just want to say I'm eternally grateful for everyone that's here today, just everyone, and especially some really special people to me, my mom, my dad, and Luna. I love you guys beyond words can explain. Thank you. And to my friends who have kept me happy and loving life every second, thank you so much. Thank you.
Eskin John Takeshi Duran.
To my mom, my dad, and to Nanea, my sister, I'm so grateful to you guys for everything you've done. You guys put me through Seabury, stuck with me through like all my ups and downs. You guys have always been there, helped me do whatever I wanted to do. To my grandparents and the rest of my family, you guys have been like a pillar of joy to me, and I'm so happy to be able to spend these 17 years with you. To my friends, it's been such a sick journey, and I can't wait to see what else we have in the future.
Taj Tai Gudros.
First off, I want to thank the people that are the ones responsible for getting me to this point. Mom and Dad, I know you're out there somewhere. Thank you for your endless love, support, passion, and endless guidance is truly what got me here today. Next, I want to thank Luke. I know you're out there. Your countless lessons and times testing the water has truly showed me how lucky I am to have an older brother. My family that traveled halfway across the world to see me, I love you, and I'm always thankful for your support. And to the boys, thank you so much for like all the funny times. Yes, thanks for all the laughs, all the joy that you've given me. You really made these 4 years and my whole life like amazing. Mahalo.
Tynan James Hagan.
And there's so many people to thank for getting me here, but to the few special people, my family, I'd like to thank my mom for being a pillar of kindness through it all. I'd like to thank my dad for keeping me on track through life. Really appreciate it. And to Finn, my brother, even though he's not here today, I'd like to thank him for those 2 years of car rides up to school, even though I made him late every day. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to the boys for keeping it real and getting me through it all. Thank you. Seriously, you mean the world. And thank you to my teachers. Wouldn't be here without you. Thank you, guys.
Erica Renee Hammer.
I first want to say thank you to my friends and family that are here today. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because these are tears of joy because I'm really happy to leave here. Thank you to each of my siblings, Mackenzie, Taylor, Peyton, Major, and Ranger, for always making me laugh, even if you really irritate me all the time. And most importantly, thank you to my role models, my mom and my dad, for sacrificing so much for me to be here today. Because without you, I wouldn't even be here in the first place. Thank you to my friends. I really love you guys, and thank you, Lima, for always making me laugh. And Malia, can't wait for the next 4. Thank you.
Tiana Emily Hansen.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother for always loving me, supporting me, and shaping me into the person I am today. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to raise me. I'd also like to thank my friends and my family for filling my life with so much fun and love. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Tulip Miyoko Hori.
My goodness. Okay. First, I'd like to say mahalo to my mom and dad. Where you guys stay? Where are you? Somewhere. Okay. Oh, hi. Thank you to mom and dad. You really taught me what it means to like trench through the dirt, and make it, and just keep going until you make it. All the sacrifices that you guys made
Sorry, I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Okay. All of them have paid off so that I could live a life of opportunity and prosperity. Mahalo to Nana and Papa as well for always being there and making so much of my life possible. I'm gonna miss talking stories with you guys in your dusty Kahului yard. And your spam musibis literally got me into college. Mahalo to my swim team, Coach Reed. You're like a second dad to me, along with my teammates. You guys are like the siblings I never had. Mahalo to all my friends. You guys have been such pillars of strength and support in my life, and I'm forever grateful for you. Mahalo to all my teachers. You guys also shaped me, pushed me, encouraged me past my limits, and I really appreciate you all for that. Lastly, I'd like to thank Grams and Auntie Flo. Even though you couldn't be here today, may you rest in love. I will always be thankful for the time I spent with you. And to the class of 2024, congratulations. I'd like to end with a quote from a wise old tortoise. Yesterday is history, tomorrow a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Today is a gift from all of you that I will cherish for the rest of my lives. Thank you.
Maya Emiko Nanikawa Apuakea Ige.
I would love to give a shout out to my parents for getting me here and keeping me here. It is not easy and it is not cheap. I would also like to say thank you for raising me with respect and kindness and for teaching me the most valuable lesson of all, to never give up. To my butthead sisters somewhere there, I love you so much and you're my favorite potato heads ever. Thank you.
Kaylana Kauha'a Johnston.
I'd like to thank my grandma and my grandpa. You have raised me my whole life and given me so much. To my mom for being my biggest fan and my best friend. To Ronnie and Brian for never failing to make me laugh and always having my back. To Stacy for always letting me come to you for advice. You have helped shape me to becoming a better person. So my best friend Rachel, I don't know where you are, but I love you so much. And I know you always want the best for me, and I know how proud you are of me. To James, you have helped me become such a better person and have helped me start loving life. To all my teachers, Miss Gherkin, Miss Walsh, Miss Whiteley, you have pushed me to my fullest potential and helped me become so much better. And Mr. Toda, sorry. And to all my family watching, thank you so much for supporting me. And to my Grandpa David, I miss you so much, and I wish you could have been here.
Byron Christopher Joyner.
I'd like to thank my family. Thank you guys for always supporting me. Mom, Mike, Dad, Chris. I know everybody else is going to come up here and talk about how great their siblings are, but seriously, you're the best. I love you. To all my friends, thanks for the laughs and the memories. You guys have been great over the years. Special shout out to Grace and Brian. Thanks for being in my life and making it better every day. Sean, love you, bro.
Alana Arum Janik.
I'd like to thank my parents. Mom, thank you for always supporting me and being like my biggest supporter ever. Thank you for making sure I get every opportunity that I need to be here. Dad, thank you for always coaching me and dealing with me, even though I complain a lot. To my brothers who think they're the drippiest ones out here, keep going with baseball. I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you to all my grandparents, my family, my cousins, my aunties, my uncles, even the ones I barely even know. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you, God, for always leading me and guiding me to this very stage. And thank you to my grandma, Ma, for always watching over me. I wish you could have made it today. And thank you to my coaches and my teachers. You guys have all meant so much to me and had such a big impact on my life. And you are all the reason I'm here today. Thank you.
John Ho'apili Ka'ahui.
Aloha mai kako. Mahalo. Thank you, Mom and Dad, so much for everything you've done for me. Mom, I know we get into big arguments over the dumbest of things, like I didn't take the remote controller. Kai, Sansi, Andy, Brittany, Jenny, Edward, Chris, Bronson, Kurt, Jean. Sorry, I forgot the rest of you guys. Siblings, thank you. Thank you so much. And classmates, we are one special class, you know. We are one special team. Grace said that there are more stars in the sky than there are grains of sand. But under this tent, the stars in here shine brighter than any of the ones in the sky. I want to say thank you to you guys. Love you.
Ruby Helen Coffrin.
Mom and Dad, thank you for showing me the world. I'm so excited to go explore. I know you've prepared me well, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Grandma, thank you for opening your home to us. I know I'm not the easiest roommate, but I'll try and do better in college. To all of my teachers, all the staff here, all my friends, thank you for the great memories. You guys are the reason that I'm up here. Thank you to my family who's here and who's watching, everyone who supported me and got me to this point. Lastly, thank you to my sister. She's been upstaging me since 3 months old, since I was 3 months old, but I just want to call her out in this moment because I wouldn't have it any other way. You're my role model. I love you so much, Sela. Thank you.
David William Hall Lazar.
I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me and helping me get to where I am. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And I'd like to shout out my brother for being the best. And I want to shout out Tia and her family for showing me so much kindness. And even though we didn't work out, the last year and a half has been the best. And shout out to my aunties and uncles watching on the live stream. And shout out to Mr. Kellogg for being the best advisor and football coach. Thank you.
Dane Keahi Lee.
I just want to say I'm so thankful to both of my parents who are here today. I know that I would not have even been able to be on this stage and be standing here without your love and support through so many years. And I know I say I'm grateful for you guys a lot, but I feel like I don't say it enough sometimes. So I'm so grateful for you guys. To all of my friends out there who have been with me through these past 2 years, it's been incredible, and I know that I would not be here as well without you guys. And finally, to my grandparents who could not be here in person today, I just want to say how grateful I am for your love and support throughout these past, since I've been born. So thank you.
Row 3, please stand. Wenben Lee.
I'd like to support my family. I like to thank my family for supporting me through high school, and I'd like to thank my friends for trying to keep me awake in class and helping me procrastinate. Thank you.
Max Marcos Kealoha Lozada.
Wow. I can't believe I'm on this stage right now, let alone at Seabury Hall. I'd like to thank all my fellow Seaburians. I love all you guys. You guys are the best ever. And also, everyone who's supported me and given me light throughout these 4 years. I love you all. I'd like to thank my teachers, my grandparents, my parents, Mom, wherever you are, I love you. Right there, I see you. And my cousins. Bro, I love you guys. You guys are my you guys are like my freaking siblings, and I don't know, you guys give me so much happiness you don't even know. Mila, brah, you did it, dog. And last but not least, I'd like to credit my biggest role model, Ferris Bueller. He said, life moves pretty fast, so if you don't take time to look around every once in a while, you could miss it. Thank you.
Malia Casey Luther.
Hi, so I'd first just like to thank my entire family for always being there for me every step of the way. And I want to especially thank Mr. Higa and Mr. Stone for making learning fun and interesting for me during my time at Seabury Hall. Thank you to all my beautiful friends that are the kindest, most wonderful people I've ever met, especially Erica. I'm excited for the next 4. And class of 2024, we made it.
Reese James Meyer.
First of all, I would love to thank my parents for being the best parents I could have ever asked for. You guys are amazing. You have supported me forever. The life lessons you taught me, no matter how much I might have hated them, they were very, very important. Thank you. I would like to thank my brother for just being the best brother ever as well, and listening to my questionable music choice on the way up the hill every day. I know you might not like it, but you got to deal with it. I would like to thank my friends for dealing with all my shenanigans for the past however long you've known me. I know I'm a tough guy to deal with it sometimes, and I appreciate everything you guys do for me. You guys do a lot. You make me happy. Thank you, guys.
James Jefferson McChrystal.
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me through everything. You guys raised an awesome kid. I want to thank my brother for flying out from California today. You've given me great advice through everything. Kaylana, these past few years with you have been great, so thank you. I'd like to thank my teachers, specifically Mr. Kellogg, Ms. Joshua, Ms. Kaufman, and Mr. Levian. You guys have made the whole thing worth it, so thank you.
Lucia Juliana McKinnon.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me in every way through everything in my life. I would not have achieved what I have today without you. And thank you to my friends and teachers and my family who traveled here to watch me graduate. And I love you, Mom, Dad, and John Michael.
Leo Eben McEwen.
Over the last 7 years, I've made some great memories with some great friends, and I'm lucky to have you guys. I'd like to thank Mark and Mr. Higa for opening the gym for me every morning, Coach Dudley, Coach Prather, Coach Jake, Coach Nate, Mom, Dad, Max, Finn, grandparents, and so many more for helping me get here today. Thank you.
Magdalena Max Reata McManus.
First, I would like to thank the theater department. You guys have been integral to my journey here at Seabury Hall. And I would also like to apologize because I have done the one thing I was told never to do. I have a hair tie on my wrist while on stage. Gracias, Profe Salinas, has cambiado mi vida y mejoraron mi vida. Y Mr. Wilson, I turned in my project last night. It's in. And then thank you to Luz and T. I have known you to the longest. Thank you to Marlo. You have always been there to me. And thank you to Tutu. I'm sorry you couldn't have been here today. I know you would have loved to see this. And anti-shout out to the crematorium that took like 2 weeks and just left her in the fridge. Thank you.
T. Noelani Jade Mevis Toiber.
Thank you to my parents for everything that they do and giving me unique perspectives in the world. Thank you for to my teachers for always inspiring me. The last 4 years, I couldn't have done it without Mr. Kellogg and Mrs. Romanchek. Thank you to my friends. I love you endlessly, and you are the best things that have happened to me.
Lane Francis Rauha Millen.
They say that if you can see farther than others, it is because you are standing on the shoulders of those that came before you. That being said, I would like to thank my family. Thank you for being my shoulders. Thank you to my family and my best friend. Thank you for being the shoulder that I can cry on, lean on, and stand on. Thank you.
Max Moquin.
It's pretty crazy to be standing here after 7 years of amazing memories. I want to thank everyone, but first I want to thank my surf buddies, Mom and Dad. I want to thank the rest of my family, all of my friends, my teachers, my coaches, Coach Lutvai, Coach Heatley, Coach Aaron. You guys have been so amazing. Lastly, I don't have siblings, but I want to thank Max, Miles, Rio, and Ryder for everything. You guys have been the siblings I never had. Thank you so much. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Maya Joy Motley.
I just want to give a quick thank you to my best friend, Luz. You're truly the most kind and compassionate person I've ever known, and I love you. And to my parents, you guys are my inspiration, and you've shown me unconditional love, and I love you. And to my grandma on the live stream, hi, I love you. Okay.
Brian Bennett Ing.
I'd like to thank my parents first. I know I can be a handful, so thank you for supporting me. And to my sisters, I'm so glad to be leaving because now you don't get to bust into my room all the time. That's great. And shout out to my friends. You've all been great, and I love you guys, especially my best friends, Byron and Grace. Let's go.
Granite Ventura Norblum.
Mom, you are my guiding light. Dad, wherever you are my greatest teacher in life. Don't forget that. Alexis, you're my biggest inspiration. You're the best big sister I could ever ask for. I love you guys. And I want to thank you for all your support. And Grandpa, I also want to thank you for your support too in my life. And I want to thank Seabury Hall and the class of 2024 for giving me a senior year that I will never forget. Thank you.
Blaze Po'okela Nohuchi.
I'd first like to shout out to my parents for working so hard and waking up at 3 a.m., especially my dad, and coming back home at 3 p.m. Kind of insane because I can't even wake up at 7 a.m. And thank you to my mom for always looking out for me and making sure I'm on track, even though it might be like a second job to you. Thank you to my sister for being so nice to me and being a comedic genius. And also being a great role model, like the best. And thank you for my aunties, uncles, grandparents, and my extended family on Oahu for coming and supporting me today. And to the class of 2024, we made it!
Sarah Rose Oberg.
Sorry, gotta make it theatrical. I'm a shy person, and it's hard for me to make friends. I started high school with about 2.5 friends, but now I have so many friends that I'm kind of scared to try and name them all because I might forget somebody. So to my friends, thank you. You will never know how much I cherish you and how much you all brighten my day. To my family, sometimes I struggle with expressing my emotions and appreciation. So I hope to tell you this more. I love you, and I couldn't ask for better people to call my family. You are my rock, my foundation. There was never ever a time when I did not feel loved and cherished by you. You are my world, my everything, and I would not be who I am without you. Thank you.
Lita Isabella Blue Palmer.
I just wanted to thank my mom and dad so much for sacrificing everything to get me here and giving me so many opportunities to do whatever I want. My family, thank you for all being here, and I love you all. Thank you to my friends who have made these past years so great, and I love you all.
Elena Isabella Ignacio Parenti.
I'd like to thank my parents, my mom and dad. It's crazy how much I love you guys. I can't express it. I can't express it in words. To my little sister Eden, high school only gets harder from freshman year, so good luck. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my 3 dogs who have kept me sane through high school. Thank you.
Andrew David Pierce.
The first person I want to thank is my mom. She was there for me day one. The second I was born, worked all of her life. Yeah, right? Crazy she was there. She was working every single day trying to give me all the opportunities she could. She's been my number one family. She's all I need. She's all I ever need. Thank you, Mom. I want to thank Seabury, too. I want to thank Seabury. You guys give me a great opportunity that I'll never forget. I'll be here forever. I'll be you guys are the best. I don't know how to say it. Thank you. I want to thank the class of 2024. I love you guys. I wish I could get to know a lot of you guys better, but thank you. And I want to thank all of the faculty here at Seabury. Special shout out to Mr. Findy, Team Findy forever. I love you. I want to thank all my best friends, especially Kai. To quote the big guy,
Harmony I. Powers.
Hi. I first want to say thank you to my family. Thank you, Mama. Mama. Thank you for working here and being my best friend. Thank you for always letting me steal snacks from your room. And for being my role model and always teaching me how to live with kindness. Thank you, Dad, for always teaching me the important life skills like how to snap my fingers and how to ride a bike and how to whistle. And thank you, Grandpa, for always giving me rides and teaching me to love songs from the 50s. I'll always remember you for that. Thank you so much. And thank you all you guys for your endless support. I love you guys so much. Thank you to my beautiful friend and Max for all the happiest memories. I can't wait to make more with you guys. And I love you guys so much. You mean the world to me. Thank you, teachers and coaches, for helping me grow into the person I am today. And to the class of 2024, congratulations, we did it. I love you guys so much.
Row 4, please stand. Keisha Ku'umomi Makamai Naho Ikaika Purdy.
Stop, guys, I'm staring at you and I'm gonna cry. You guys are all crying. What is this? I'd first want to thank my mom. She sacrificed a lot for me to come to Seabury. And to my sister for teaching me what not to do when I grew up. She taught me a lot of lessons and I learned a lot. And to my best friend, Lokana, who's literally my twin sister in looks, but not in brains. She's the twin of my sister in brains, but she has become part of my family in 7th grade. And even though we did have drama in 8th grade, I'm proud to still be able to call you my best friend and another sister. And to my extended family who could be here today, thank you for supporting me. And to my grandpa who literally made an emu for me last night for my party. Thank you a lot. I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Sunny Panali Rajesh.
I want to thank my family for always being there. To support me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and Bobja. Thank you for all coming out here today and for the endless love. Thank you to my friends. You guys has made this the best 4 years of my life. And I'm so happy to grow up with you. I love you all so much. Thank you.
Sydney Marie Rabugio.
I first want to thank my family. Thank you so much for giving me such amazing opportunities. I love you so much. Thank you for giving me the best. I want to thank my teachers here who have pushed me to work my hardest and really made my time here amazing. And also to all of my friends. And James, thank you so much for caring for me and all these amazing memories these past 7 years. Thank you.
McKenna Marie Rugseger.
I want to thank my family for supporting me, and I want to thank my dad for always helping me with my homework and being my rock in life. And I want to thank my mom for always loving me, even when I can be very difficult to deal with. And I want to thank them for sending me to Seabury so I can meet all these beautiful and amazing people and make so many friendships that I know will last the rest of my life. And I want to wish my brother good luck. The next 2 years are really hard. Junior, senior year, good luck. Those were tough. And good luck to everyone else.
Ava Lillinois Salvatierra.
All right, I just wanted to say thank you to all of my family and friends who are here, but for the sake of time, I just wanted to say thank you to my mom. Sorry. Thank you for always being there for me and supporting me. I love you so much. Thank you.
Giannina Faith Salzer.
Hi. I want to start off by thanking my mom, who has literally supported me to the end, just over there telling me good luck on my speech. And to my dad for teaching me all the lessons in life. My little sister, my grandma for traveling all the way over here. My little sister for being literally my rock and everything, and all my friends and family. And my friends, oh my God, we made it. And lastly, I want to leave the class of 2024 with something that has helped my journey through high school and I think can help all of our journey.
Admiral William H. McRaven said, "If you make your bed every morning, you have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce that the little things in life matter. If you can do the little things right, you can do the big things right. And if you, by chance, have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. If you want to change the world, which all of you can, start by making your bed."
Patricio William Jose Santiago.
What's up, guys? I want to start off by addressing Mr. Martin as an apology from Kai and I. Sorry for giving you so much BS to put up with throughout the year. To all my coaches, especially Coach Kevin, for keeping me intact for the most part throughout the past 3 years. I really appreciate it, even though I'd probably rather spend time on the field than in your room. Mr. Kellogg, thank you for all those random talks throughout the day when I'm just cruising around, not when I'm in class. To all my friends, I appreciate you guys so much. It's been an amazing 7 and 4 years. To my dad, thank you for showing me what it means to work hard. From waking up early to staying out late. To Isabel, thank you for being amazing, not annoying, kind of crazy, amazing, I already said that, but really loving sister. I'm gonna miss our car rides to school and playing all the music you hate. Lastly, to Mom, thank you for everything. Showing me what it means to be a good person, kind, caring. I'm gonna miss you guys when I'm in college. Thank you for making me who I am. I love you. One last thing. Shout out Kaleo. Just remember, slow motion's better than no motion.
Emily Susan Stafford.
I want to say thank you to anyone who has ever supported me. Everyone who has been a part of my life means so much to me. I want to thank my family. Some of them have flown out, and I want to thank my brother, Sammy, for always taking Aux on our rides to school, to my dad for always making me laugh, and to my mom for being my best friend. It means so much to me, and you guys have done so much for me, and I love you.
Lucy Elizabeth Steffen.
I first want to start off by thanking my family. You guys have really shown me what unconditional love is. I couldn't be more grateful and blessed to have a family like you. And Elizabeth, thank you so much for being a mother when I needed it the most. And to Trevor, Connor, Alec, and Ryan, thank you so much for being such great brothers. Thank you for letting your little sister tag along on all the hunting excursions and fishing. I'll never forget all of our memories. And to all my friends, it's been so much fun, and I'm going to miss you guys so much. And I know you're all going to have such beautiful futures, and I can't wait to hear all about it. And to Tiara, my sister from another mister. Thank you so much for being the most best friend I could have asked for. I can't wait to see you at Gonzaga. Thank you.
Dylan Andrews Stolley.
I just want to say thank you to my mom, dad, sister, and my whole family for supporting me, and to my friends and the whole Seabury community. Thank you.
Tyler Ashton Tanga.
I'd like to thank my friends and family and teachers, especially Ms. Powers and oh my gosh, everyone's getting so emotional. Okay, and Coach Melissa and Mom and Dad and Ashley, my sister, and I wish I could say more, but words just can't express how thankful and how much love I have for you. Thank you.
Dean Edward Tapler.
I'd like to say thank you to my mom and dad for always being there for me. I'd like to thank you, Tutu, for making it even possible that I'm here today. And I'd like to thank all my other friends, family, and teachers for paving the way for me to be here right now. I'm gonna miss all of you, and I won't forget any of you. And I'd like to thank Sean for always being there for me, even when it was rough. Thank you so much.
Miley Chieko Tom.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for always being there and for supporting me my whole life. I'd like to thank my grandparents for also being there. And I'd like to thank Uncle Mike for being the best uncle I could ask for, and for my auntie and uncle for flying out. I'd like to thank my sister for being the best sister I could ask for, and for all the fun time we've had. I'd like to thank my friends for being there and making high school so fun. Sorry. I'd also like to shout out Casey, Leona, and Kellen. Good luck next year. I'll miss you guys.
Leohu Leona Napualani Turley.
Hi. Hello. Iulu no kalala I ke kumu. Without the support of a lot of people, I wouldn't be here. Mahalo ina kupuna ka ohana na makua na kumu. Ame ke kaiulu no ka pai ame ke ka ko'ana ya'u. Thank you to everyone who has been there with me throughout these years. Thank you to my family. Thank you to Seabury Hall and all of the amazing faculty and teachers that have advised me and taught me throughout the years. I'm really grateful and hope I can give back one day to everyone who's given me so much. Thank you.
Kason Takumi Uehara.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Kason Uehara. Sorry, let me just fix this mic. Firstly, I would just like to thank my parents over there. You guys can look at them so they get embarrassed. You guys are awesome, so loving. I've learned so much from you guys. Thank you. To my brother over there and the rest of my family. You guys, some of you guys came from like such a far land called Oahu. I mean, it's crazy. Thank you for being here and supporting me throughout all these years. Thank you to Seabury Hall and all the faculty, especially Mr. Kellogg right there. I'm sorry if me and John had a little bit too much fun in AP Psych class. I'm so sorry if we deserved that. Seabury Hall, thank you. I've learned so much from like pretty much everybody. And to the class of 2024, you guys are like awesome people. I'm glad to know you all. And you guys are just filled with so much promise and potential. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future. See you guys later.
Maximilian Carter Volk.
So I guess they saved the best for last. It's a shocker I'm here right now to many of you, but thank you for everyone who's here for me and everyone who couldn't be here for me at the same time for helping me get here today. Thank you.
Hayden Kaea White.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad. Thank you guys for being the most badass parents ever. I love you guys so much. Cannon, you too. You're the best brother ever. And I want to say thank you to all the people who came out here today to support me. I love you guys. And to this grade, that was a really fun year. Shoots.
McKenna Kalia Blue Wolford.
Hi. I would first like to thank my teacher, Miss Whiteley, because if it wasn't for her, I would not be on this stage, because she's just the best. And Mr. Kellogg, thank you for being the best advisor ever. And Leah, I love you so much. You're the best sister ever. Koa, I'm so sorry I didn't add you in my yearbook little thing, but I love you and I'll miss driving you and Leia to school every day. And to my parents, I can't thank you enough for putting me through this school and hearing me complain every day. I'm so thankful for you guys. And Pops, I'm so happy you could make it, and I'm just so grateful for all of you guys, and thank you so much. And yay, thank you.
Miley Teresa Wong.
Hi, I'd like to start with my mom and my dad. Thank you so much for all the sacrifices you've made. You've given me so many opportunities that I'll forever be grateful for. Thank you to my sister, Summer. You're like my built-in best friend, and I love you so much. And to my beautiful friends, I love you so much. You show me what true friendship is. And to the teachers and staff and kitchen crew and cleaners and everyone who works at Seabury, thank you so much. You gave me the education that I'll forever have. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates. Let's give them a hand. Please now, everyone stand and join the class for the singing of our school song, accompanied by Miss Shad. I'd also like to call members of the class of 2024 to help lead. You will find the lyrics in the back of our program. Please remain standing for Hawaii Aloha, led by Kumu Kamale Kava'a. The lyrics are also printed in your program. Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage the Right Reverend Robert Fitzpatrick to deliver the charge and blessing to the class of 2024.
Do you have any idea why I'm here? No. Well, this is my 17th one. And so for 58 years, the bishop is supposed to tell you to go do something. It's a charge. Now, other classes, I told him to go conquer the world. I quoted Confucius. I did Bible quotes. I don't have that for you all. It's a mess out there. Take care of yourselves. So my charge to you is to live Pono. When I was a parish priest 25 years ago in Kapolei, Kala Holden was one of my parishioners. Now, her family had lived for generations in that Apua'a as it became Kapolei. And she was a Ho'oponopono practitioner. And one day, now imagine her. She was about this tall. She's gone now, but she's with me. She had white hair, straight. The most beautiful skin with not a wrinkle on those 70-plus years. Her leg, she had had polio when she was little, so she walked with a cane. And so this Howley character said to her one day, "What does it mean to be Pono?" She said, "First, Father Bob, you have to love." She was a woman of deep faith, so she said you have to see in everyone, the face of God. And she said particularly those who just make you so mad you can't see straight. They're the ones you're supposed to love the most. I said, "Oh, I should have learned that already. I'm a priest." Then she said, secondly, remember, you're humble. You're not as important as you think you are. So don't talk stink about people and listen to them. And she said, third, don't hold on to things. They're all going to go away. The only thing you can hold on to are the people you love and God. Then you will live bono. So that's my charge to you. Go live bono. Take care of yourselves. Love others, even those who just, don't hold on to stuff. It'll be okay. And remember, you're not as smart as you think. Someone around the corner will have a bit of wisdom that you need to hear. Okay? So if the class would please stand up, I'll send you off with a blessing. I want you to know that God made you good and whole and beautiful, just the way you are. So go into the world and live bono. Take the good path. And go with God's blessing. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, now and always. Amen.
Thank you, Bishop Fitzpatrick. We'd like to thank all of you for your presence today. We are so happy to have you join us and celebrate our graduates and all they have accomplished. Graduates, please stand and turn to face your parents. Parents, friends, and honored guests, I present to you the class of 2024. Guests, please remain seated for the recessional. Please remain seated for the recessional until the last graduate has exited the tent. The graduates will gather at the reflection pond area where you may congratulate them and present them with lei. Again, I'd like to acknowledge our kumu kamale kava'a, who will sing our graduates' recess. Faculty, you may now stand and lead our students as they exit.
Hear our prayer, Keakua, bless this land. From the Kuahivi to the glistening sands, crimson blossoms of Lehua, dance your praises in the wind. Let us honor our kupuna, bless this land. Hear our prayer, Keakua, bless this land. From the Kuahivi to the glistening sands, crimson blossoms of Lehua, dance your praises in the wind. Let us honor our kupuna, bless this land. Let the life-giving waters flow freely in the streams, through the endless fields of kalo, through the canopies of green. Heal our people and guide us with your loving hands. Aloha Keakua, bless this land. Let the life-giving waters flow freely in the streams, through the endless fields of kalo, swaying canopies of green. Heal our people and guide us with your loving hand. Aloha ke akua, bless this land. Aloha ke akua, bless this land. Aloha ke akua, bless this land. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Aloha.